Hey everybody, it's Patty Chock full of happy. How are you doing? Let me just get my supply list pasted here. Shut myself off so I don't echo. There we go. If you're here joining me live, thank you. I appreciate you being here on this Thanksgiving Eve. Oh my goodness, my son and my daughter-in-law were here. So we had Thanksgiving today because he was going to his dad's today after our Thanksgiving, and they're going to have Thanksgiving again tomorrow. What do you think about that? 2 Thanksgivings? Well, we made extra, so we have leftovers for Thanksgiving. Plus, we're going to my mother-in-law's tomorrow, so that's always fun. Oh my goodness, I made, for us today, I made a pumpkin pie and a cheesecake with a pecan crust. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Some fresh berries, yummy. So I had to go to the post office today, and I made a pecan pie, whichever kind of pie. I made it to take to my mother-in-law's tomorrow, and I totally put it in the oven, and it takes about an hour to bake, and I was like, well, I need to go to the post office. Forgot all about the pie. Luckily, my son, they were just getting ready to go to Lowe's for more parts, and luckily he said, I think this pie's almost done. Ellie, can you, they saved my pie, thank goodness. Adult children are wonderful. Well, any children are wonderful, but adult children, yeah. So, remember this little guy I was working on the other night? Well, finally, I ended up finishing waxing the inside, so that's all stained, and then I sprayed it in the garage, and it took 2 days to dry. I don't know why, but we're going to make this festive. We're going to use a couple different transfers. We're going to make a tag so someone has a keepsake after. And that one we're going to use our holiday cheer transfer with. Just a little portion of it. We're also going to use peace and joy like we were going to use the other night on the front here. And then we're going to use our Bless This Farmhouse Christmas. Just the tree part. We're going to put that on the ends. I'm hoping this is going to work. Hey, Sandra. Oh, how nice. Ooh, Chinese. Beautiful. I love Chinese. My husband doesn't like Chinese, so I rarely get Chinese. But anyway, so luckily my son saved the pecan pie. I know I'm saying it wrong. It's pecan, I'm sure. But anyway, let's get working here. I did get my countdown to Christmas in the mail off to my daughter and kids in South Carolina. Well, my daughter's family. Her husband's part of the family too. They're having Friendsgiving tomorrow. So I'm glad you had your granddaughter. I'm glad my kids were here. I'm missing my grandkids. But my daughter called me this morning asking me about how to bake this pie and that pie. And my other daughter called last night and was like, hey Mom, how do I do this? So they still need me at least. So anyway, let's get going here. I'm going to do the little stuff first, and then we'll add that to it. I sanded this tag to make it a little tiny bit rustic. I did not wax it because I was doing too many different things. I did do that video today. I didn't think I was going to be able to. My husband was doing, putting in some heat in the bathroom. He also put it in our dining room, which did not have it before. Luckily, my son was here and saved Mama a whole lot of headache because he knew exactly what my husband was talking about. I don't get these things. I don't understand them. He does. Oop, let's plug in our glue. And if you would notice on the video that I made today, if you go back and watch it, Sandra, I wore my fingers. Yes, my glue fingers, I wore them. Okay, so we're going to just dry this a bit, and we're going to wipe off our excess glue. I hope you have all your prep work done, Sandra. Your granddaughter helped you, I'm sure. Ready for your big meal tomorrow. I did all mine. It's done. Yay! I got pies. In fact, I think I'm going to have another piece of cheesecake when I'm done. It was really good, and it was sugar-free. Because I made it that way, so I could eat it. Pumpkin pie, not so much, but anywho. So we are going to use some Shimmer Crimson on this. We're going to use just the holiday cheer words, which would be cute. This would be really cute if you did a wine basket or something. You could put this little tag on. It'd be real cute. Oldest daughter decided she wasn't doing Thanksgiving and Christmas any. Oh, well, okay, that's Bianca, right? Or is that your granddaughter? Dang, what a memory I have. It sometimes stinks. So let's get our crimson all mixed up here. Even though we waxed, we still have to fuzz, especially since this is a brand new transfer and we haven't used this one yet. As you know, my bigger transfers I cut down a bit. The small ones not so much. They're easy enough to get back on. I got the squeezes. Yes, Bianca. The squeezes. You know what? I'm not sure what the squeezes is. When I did my video thing, I actually, instead of just putting music with it, I actually put some live. I actually recorded me talking about it, and it sounded like I had this big old list. And I know I bit my tongue a couple days ago, but I'm like, okay, somebody's gonna think that I'm just like 3 sheets to the wind, which I am totally not yet. It is the holidays, right? Okay, so we're gonna put our holiday cheer on here. And we're gonna be very, very careful. I can move it over a little bit. And we're gonna be careful that we get all of our letters on here. But we're not going to do that little doohickey. Blue painter's tape, right? On my tiered tray. Things you use to put your paste on your transfers. Oh, the squeegees. Yes, squeegees. Okay, so let's cover that little doohickey up there. And we'll get this one chalked. And I already distressed it a bit, so hopefully this will work well. And remember, shimmer paste through your transfer, push really well. Make sure it gets all the way through that screen. There's lots of shimmer in it, so trying just to get the words here. I was hoping Cynthia would pop on. I know she's busy, but I want to make sure she's okay. Maybe I'll just message her later. I'm sure she got in fine. And back over. Not quite so, don't squeegee off quite so hard. Whoop. I'm going to get way down there so we have a nice pretty bottom on our H. And shimmers take longer to dry as well, so we got time to play. Make sure we get all the pretties. Okay. Your phone keeps changing your words. Isn't that the... Ugh. I know, mine does that all the time, and I'm like, cool it. Oh, this is cute. Cute, cute, cute. Oh, that looks good. Holiday cheer. We'll put that on the side of our basket when we're finished. Oh, yeah. I had squash and turkey, because I don't eat the potatoes, and I don't eat the corn. I had gravy on my turkey, though. That was really good. So let's just kind of work around here. Let's do our Peace and Joy. Now, mind you, you could like put some of that Oasis foam in here. And you could use the Oasis foam and put some greenery and whatever and just make it a holiday fun thing. But, you know, I think a couple mason jars in it would be cute. Maybe some hot cocoa and that kind of stuff. Wouldn't that be fun? I think that would be fun. I think I need to be taller for this one. Okay, so we're going to do peace and joy. Way up here. Let's see, we're going to put that piece right over by the side here so we know where it's at. This we're just going to paste in white just because I want to make sure it shows up really well. Whew, this one's a little smelly. Let's just get mixed up real well. And then we're going to make a custom color because our Christmas tree has a tree trunk. And brown is not going to show on brown, so I'm going to use a combination of black and storm, I think. But let's get this guy done first. So we get our piece. Ooh. It came out a little funky, but I think it's okay. We're going to fix it. We're going to use our scratch tool and scratch it off. There's one little flag thing. So, aww. That's cute. Get that good there. Now we're going to do our joy over here on the bottom. And then we'll move our piece up just a little bit. Let's see, we're going to kind of measure that. I think that is fine. I'm just going to go easy. Go one way with this. Okay, so there we have our peace and joy. Well, we have peace, we have joy. Peace, joy. Let's get the joy dried up, and then we're going to do our and. I'm going to do pesto for the holly. I had to figure out what it was. I'm so glad you're here with me tonight, friend. I like it when we hang out. Okay, so I'm just letting this rest over here while I hold down my transfer. We're gonna need a multi-tool for our pesto. But we're gonna, of course, chalk our white first. On the corner. Let's see if we can't do this without ruining our. There we go. Let's get our little guy here. Even need our little itty bitty tool on this one. I think we're good. We'll see, but I think we're good. Oh, cute. So we got peace and joy there. We got our tag done. How quick this is. And we got glue stuff all over. Let me get this dried, and then I'll show you how we're going to kind of fix the top part up here. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm sure everybody's still busy prepping. My daughter's probably still in the kitchen. Molly is in Florida, is making her first Thanksgiving with her a friend from work that's coming over, which I thought was really cool and fun. Ooh, so I like the holly. The holly shows pretty good. The green on the darker brown shows pretty good. The middle-sized one of these, the pesto, I used the pesto on the holly. And I'm also going to use the pesto on the trees. So I'm going to put away the crimson, because that doesn't need to get dried out, and we're not using any more crimson. I'll put that over here. So I'm going to use, we're not going to use any more white either, so we'll get that out of the way. We're going to make that special color that I hope will show up. I didn't want to make it black, but I think if I make it, I didn't want to put, I thought the brown and the black would make mud. So I didn't want to make mud, but I think the brown and the gray, I just got my arm in the pesto. I think the brown and gray, or the black and gray, will just make a darker gray. And maybe it'll look more like a, could use silver, I guess. It'll make it look more like a, some kind of tree trunk. I don't know. Anyway, let's get that out of the way for a sec. Let's get this out. I was like, why did I turn my glue on? Because we're going to glue the tag on. Or we're going to tie it, but we're going to glue it. Ooh, I haven't used my storm in a while. It needs to be stirred up big time. All right, let's get that stirred up. I just want this to show a little bit more than I think it would if I just used the storm. It's a decent sized tree trunk, but I don't need too much. Let's get the black here. And that's probably too much black, but we'll see. Use a striped tree trunk. No, I think that's a little darker than I want. Whoa, we don't need that much. Let's put some on the side there. All right. I think that's okay. It's really dark, but it's not black, but it's darker than the storm color. I think it'll be good for a trunk. Well, let's hope it's good for a trunk. I think it'll be fine. So let's see what we can do with that. So this transfer is huge, as you know. Let's get our box up here. We're only going to use the Christmas tree, but we're going to use it twice. We're going to use it once on each end, I hope. Oh, well, we don't need the star. We could put a star on there. Maybe we'll put a star on there, but I don't think so, because if we put a star, it's more like Christmas instead of a pine tree. Okay. I should buy another one of these and just cut the tree out of it for when I want to use the tree. Alright. There's our tag string that we don't need. Bluish distress. Ooh, blue distress. Oh, that sounds fun. I have a blue one that came in a little pack, but I can't say that I've ever used it. But I bet if you find the right thing to use it on, it would be amazing. Okay. We've got him fuzzed. Let's see how we go. We should have plenty of room. We should have plenty of room for our tree. Let's see here. Well, you know, you can't get a whole lot better than that. So we're going to go with it. So let's try this trunk first. And then we need a bigger squeegee for our pesto this time. I just want to try this trunk first because I don't want this to dry out. All right, now let's get that pesto done. I can hear my transfer moving underneath. This is a pine tree. So I kind of don't mind all that much. And just make it look fuzzier, right? And hopefully we can get this right back on the other side before our transfer dries out. Let's see how this looks. Not bad. It doesn't look bad at all. I kind of like the different color trunk. It almost looks like it's got a stand instead of a trunk. So that's kind of cool. It worked. Kind of rustic and not too wild. But you know what I think I'm gonna do? I got my white here and a little paintbrush. think I'm going to add some snow. What do you think? I think snow would look cute on this. And I like the stain under this. You can see as it's drying, it's lighter and darker. Hopefully it'll stay lighter and darker, but we'll see. It's probably just dry, not dry over here. It actually looks kind of furry. It's cool. I like it. Okay. Oh, there's glare on it. How's that? Oh, hang on. There, that's a little better. Not as much glare. Kind of like it. We'll put some snow on it. But let's get our other tree chalked first. Pull this down so it kind of matches the other side. I'm getting green all over me, but that's okay. Okay, we still have some wet paste here, so let's get that trunk done. And then off to our tree. I feel like I'm a little shorty pants. Hope my pesto comes soon, because you know my favorite green is running out. Hey Sandra, I actually I have a couple orders out, and they were supposed to come on Wednesday, but they say they're going to come on Sunday. I never get orders on Sunday, so must be FedEx is gearing up for Christmas time, so hopefully we'll get our stuff soon. As I said before, if you were not on and you were watching on replay, I did put a link that has all these transfers and paste colors in it. You can always add or subtract whatever you don't want in the link, but this way you know exactly what I used in. If you need to, you know what to purchase. Okay. So this one came out nicely as well. Let me get that dried. All my cords are sticking to that darn thing. Uh-oh, here we go. I'm going to just go ahead and plop that down over here. It'll mostly sit on the back of the transfer. And then I'm going to clean the green up with my fingers. We'll get this dry, and then we're going to add some snow. I think this side actually came out better. You would think using the transfer for the second time it wouldn't, but it's really cool. And we're just going to use, I have this little paintbrush. We're just going to add a little bit of snow here and there with our white paste. We could use that Mod Podge with the Epsom salt. That would be good too. I'm just going to throw a little here and there, because I think it'll be cute. And there must be places on this that's thicker than others, because when it's drying like in a two-tone color, which is absolutely cool. It's just a little different. And the gray tree trunk is okay. So let me get rid of the pesto and the gray. I won't wash all my stuff, but I want to close them up so they don't get dried out on me. They last a long time, but you gotta take care of your stuff. Don't take care of your stuff, not gonna last as long. Just like with anything else. So we'll get those out of the way. We'll get that out of the way. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to see this. Let's go ahead. I'm just gonna use my white paste. I'm just gonna take it straight out the jar. Just a little bit at a time. I'm gonna add us a little bit of, like maybe a little snow down here on the base of the tree. And a little here and there. Like on the top side where things might catch some snow. Except it's not really looking that much like snow. It looks kind of cool. I got started, so we gotta continue. We could have put a star on this, but I don't think we will. Because it's more wintry than Christmassy, I think. Let's get a little more over here. So what do you think? Now, I'll try to do it so you don't see the glare. Just a little snow here and there. It's kind of okay. But we did it on one side, so I have to do it on the other. Otherwise, it's going to look real weird. I have this piece of brush that's driving me crazy. Let's see if I can get it out of there. Yep. Little bristles coming out. That's alright. Have a little bit more snow here and there. My snow's too thin. Oh, that's enough. Cool. All right, now we got to put our tag on and we shall be done. Oh yeah, exactly. This side's better. But I think it's cute. And then there's our front. I still think it's cute. And it would be a nice little gifty thing. Our holiday cheer tag is over here. We're just going to put our twiny thing through here. So we have peace and joy and holiday cheer. And I'm actually going to tie it on here to start. I'm going to tie it loosely because I'm going to glue it. Right here. And these pieces on the front, you probably can't even see them from there, but like the piece here got a little extra done, kind of leaked a little, but our scrapey tool will take care of all that. And I will work on that later to get that cleaned up. And I don't know where that came from, but we'll get it off. So what do you think? Pretty cute for a little holiday gift. I like this little pop of white because it gives us some color. You can put a couple bottles of wine in here. You can put some mason jars with hot cocoa stuff. All sorts of marshmallows and yeah, all sorts of marshmallows and that kind of stuff. Let me fix this because I tied it on, but it's not where I want it to be. Thing of candy canes, chocolate bars. You could actually do s'mores with these. People do, I don't know if people do s'mores for Christmas, but I think s'mores pretty good most of the time. I don't know anybody who would argue with me about having s'mores. Okay, let me fix this. I tied it so I could figure out where I wanted it, but it needs to go in a different spot now, the tie part. We'll put it up here. I'm making a cute little bow. There we go. Alrighty. Well, everybody, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. I'll be here hanging out. I won't be on, but hopefully I'll get some crafts done and some good ideas for Friday night. Friday night. Tomorrow's Thursday. I haven't worked this week, so I don't know what day it is, I swear. Anyway, if you have any questions down below, let me know. Enjoy your families and good food, and I hope you don't burn your fingers. Alrighty, thanks a bunch. I'll see you soon. Bye!